This video is about how to find the perfect host agency for your travel business, and I'm Joni Ogg. The pandemic brought change and challenges to almost every sector of the business world, and travel was only one of the many. That being said, we are seeing amazing opportunities and growth in travel, and the host agency landscape is flourishing. This is a tremendous time to find just the right host agency partner for your business. And with well over 200 different host agencies listed on findahosttravelagency.com, you have a wide variety of options choosing a host agency. However, with so many to choose from, it is important to understand the various host agency models and types. And this video will help you to understand some of the key elements needed to make the right decision. You should have established your core business concept, and you will also want to choose your business structure and name and logo. You will also need to clearly define and establish your UVP or unique value proposition. And based on this information, you should start a list of features a host agency may be able to provide you that would be beneficial to your specific business. Now, following are some of the elements that you might want to include. What products are you going to sell? And if you're going to specialize in selling all-inclusive resorts, then choosing a host agency that focuses on mass market cruises probably would not be a right choice. And what markets are you going to sell to? If your plan is to sell luxury river cruises, you will need to research the hosts you are considering to be sure they are immersed in the luxury river cruise market in order to support your business focus. And what supplier niches or destinations are you going to sell? If you want to specialize in selling luxury tours worldwide, you're going to want to be sure that the host agency has strong supplier partnerships with those tour companies that specialize in high-end tours internationally. And what training and support do you need or want? If you're new to the travel industry, then this is likely to be very important to you. However, if you're already experienced selling travel, this might not be something that you need. And what technology do you need or want? And this is going to depend on your specific model. If you're going to sell corporate travel, you will likely need a great deal of robust technology. And what kind of backroom and or marketing support do you need or want? Again, this will depend on your business focus and your individual experience. And is a consumer website important to your business plan? If you're focused on a narrow niche, then having a generic website might not have as much value to you. However, if you're just getting started, it can often help you refine your plan. The more definitive that you can be in describing the various elements that you're going to need for your business, the more successful you will be at finding your perfect host agency. And while the term host agency does conjure up a rather generalized image of a business that supports independent travel agents, there are really several different types of host agencies. A local host agency is just that. It could be a brick and mortar agency or home-based agency that works with independent agents. It might even be a regional host agency that just happens to be located locally. There are many benefits to working with a local host agency, including access to the office to facilitate client meetings, operational issues, and an established local relationship with your community, and many other benefits. The drawbacks might be that the local agency may not have relationships with the suppliers that you want to sell, and there would not be any synergy, so to speak, to motivate a supplier to help you individually sell their products. Regional host agencies may specialize in a regional market that is also consistent with a regional cooperative, consortia, or supplier marketing area. It may very well be an agency whose geographic focus is helpful to you. A supplier who markets in only the 11 Western states may find a regional host agency with the same reach much more attractive than a national host agency and would reward them with high commissions, overrides, and marketing support. So if you intend on working with a regional supplier, be sure to ask them if there's a host agency that they might recommend. The drawbacks of working with a regional host is that they may not be well established with national suppliers, as a national host agency might. National host agencies tend to be the largest of the hosts and may generate a large volume of sales for national suppliers. Large cruise lines, tour operators, all-inclusive resort chains, and others find national host agencies a viable marketing partner. Of course, the national host agencies generally receive high commissions and overrides from national suppliers, making them the best choice if that's going to be your market. And the drawback of aligning your business with a national host agency might be that you could become lost among the hundreds, if not thousands, of other agents that they work with. Now, generally, hosts with a revenue that falls below 5 million sales are considered small host agencies. Small agencies may or may not be a bad thing. Again, it is all in what you are looking for. A smaller agency may be in a better position to support your business if it is consistent with theirs. And while 5 million in annual sales isn't going to light the world on fire, it is focused on a few niche suppliers, and if so, that could be very important to those suppliers. Additionally, due to their size, they can potentially offer excellent personalized support. And one drawback with working through a small host may be their financial stability or overall clout in the travel industry. Now, if you plan on selling primarily cruises, a cruise-oriented host agency may be your hot ticket to success. There are both cruise-oriented franchise opportunities and cruise-oriented host agencies. Now, both of these will offer high commissions, overrides, knowledge, and support. You should explore both as viable solutions. Once referred to as cruise-only hosts, virtually all cruise-oriented host agencies also do a tremendous amount of tour sales as well. And again, while the initial term cruise-only was the label originally given to this type of host agency, today you're going to find most of these agencies also sell tours and resorts, all-inclusives, and other high-end commissions and overrides are then available. Now, if your focus is on selling a rather narrow travel niche, there's probably a host agency that is just right up your alley. It may take a little searching, but their focus on your travel sales plan may be worth that effort. Destination weddings, river cruises, high-end, all-inclusive resorts are all examples of travel niches that host agencies can specialize in. And working with a niche host agency is a fast track to developing the niche expertise and presence that you're going to need to succeed. A drawback might be that outside of their niche, that they offer little in the way of industry preference. Now, if you intend to specialize in selling business travel to corporations, then you're probably going to want a host agency that specializes in business and commercial travel. GDS access, backroom support, reporting, and quality control are all features that a corporate host agency will offer to support you in your business. They offer extensive backroom support, accounting, and detailed reporting for corporate sales. Hotel, air, and car special negotiated rates may also be part of their program. And one drawback may be the lack of presence in leisure markets due to the focus on commercial and business sales. Now, most large host agencies focus on the leisure side of the travel business, but some more than others. They offer high commissions, overrides, and promotional support. This isn't to say that they do not offer support for commercial business, but their focus is primarily selling leisure products. They may belong to a consortium and also have their own direct supplier relationships. And most leisure-oriented host agencies offer some sort of marketing program that may include leads. And one drawback with working for a leisure-oriented host agency is that they may work with thousands of independent agencies, have little operational flexibility and support. So let's go over some of the key points to remember as you start your search for the perfect host agency partner. The free tools and resources available to you at findahosttravelagency.com are invaluable, so be sure to bookmark the site for future reference. And take the necessary time to clearly understand and define your needs and wants in advance of your search. And then develop your needs and wants questions before you even begin. And finally, understand the difference between the various types of host travel agencies. There are so many different choices and options available, so it's important to narrow down your search. I sincerely hope that you found this tutorial helpful to you as you begin your search for the perfect host agency for your travel business. And be sure to read and watch the additional tutorials on interviewing a host agency. If you've enjoyed this video, why not give it a like or a share, and be sure to follow us as we continually add tools and resources to help you grow and prosper in this exciting travel industry.